In this video, I want to show you 3 ways to get more subscribers to your newsletter using LinkedIn.
Nice.
The first step is basically putting a direct link into one of your posts on LinkedIn. But to do so, you need to have a well-established strategy. For example, here, if we take Justin Welsh post, we know that Justin has been posting on LinkedIn for years every single day, which means that he already has a very powerful audience. So whenever he's posting a link, there are a lot of people engaging. But it's not just a direct link. Justin had also a lot of social proof. So let's look at his post. Here he says, yesterday, almost 30,000 people learned how to build deep relationships with important people online. Miss the issue? Grab it below. And then there is a link to his newsletter. So what he's doing with his posts is by adding social proof and mentioning the amount of people who subscribe to his newsletter, he's talking about a specific problem, saying that the solution is in his newsletter and that you can grab the solution for free by just clicking on one link. As we can see, his post got 800 likes, which you would say is huge. However, for Justin, this is actually a lot smaller compared to what is getting usually. The reason being that whenever you share a direct link into a LinkedIn post, you are taking people from the platform to somewhere else. The role of LinkedIn and how LinkedIn algorithm works is that they want their users to stay as much time as possible on the platform. So any links that goes outside of the platform will decrease naturally the reach of your posts. However, Justin knows that by getting more people onto his subscribers, he will be able to make more money selling his courses or community. The second strategy is called the comment and get. The strategy with this post is to bring value and keep teasing people about a specific topic and make them understand that if they want the specific resource, the only thing they need to do is comment something specific. For example, here I decided to create a post where I share a bit of my journey. That with only $1,000, I grew a company worth $150 million. I wanted this post to get a lot of reach, and instead of just sharing the link, I decided to tell people that I was doing an event where they could ask me pretty much anything about what I did and also how I did it. But to get access to that event, that the only thing they had to do was to comment growth secrets. By doing that, I had hundreds of people commenting on my post and I reached almost 50,000 people. Every person that commented was then driven to an event, as we can see here. And if people wanted to register, the only thing they had to do was to put their name and their email, which is something that later I can reuse for my newsletter. And the third way to get more subscribers to your newsletter, it's a simple bring value plus share the link in the first comment. Justin Welsh is literally the pro for that. As you can see, this post is very oriented towards bringing value. However, on top of it, he decided to add in the first comment the link for people to join his newsletter, adding a little bit of social proof. Every Saturday morning, I send out one audience and business growth tip to 30,000 plus entrepreneurs. Join us here. The idea is here we can see that Justin is very narrowing down his niche towards entrepreneurs, and the fact that there are 30,000 plus people already reading his newsletter make it super relevant for people to join and subscribe to the newsletter. On top of it, the post that he wrote was actually giving a lot of value. So if you see someone giving you tons of value about a specific topic, and if you see that same person who is creating a newsletter exactly for people like you, then obviously you want to subscribe. So bring value first, and then ask people if they want to join a group of people benefiting from the value that you are bringing on a daily basis. To sum up, we've seen 3 different ways to get more subscribers to your newsletter using LinkedIn posts. The first one is a direct link into your post. The second one is called the comment and get technique. You bring a lot of value and ask people for comments so they get a link for a resource in exchange. And the third one is bring value, but put the link to your newsletter in the first comment. I hope it was helpful, and I'd love to know what technique you are using to grow your newsletter. Have an awesome day and see you tomorrow.